Greetings and salutations. Welcome to Tanisha's Reading Corner podcast. I am your host, Tanisha. Tanisha's Reading podcast is dedicated to anyone who desires to make reading a daily habit as a form of self-care. To stay updated when a new podcast is uploaded, please subscribe to the channel. In addition, you can find me on Instagram at Tanisha's Reading Corner for many book recommendations and tips and tricks on how to keep reading a daily habit. Let's dive into today's episode. All right, thank you again for tuning in to another episode of Tanisha's Reading Corner podcast. So we did it. Season 1 of the podcast has been done, and these next couple of episodes are going to be what I like to call a season rewind, where I just go back and I look over and review all the things that we've talked about, and also just for the next couple of weeks, what I want to do with these episodes is just give 3 really good lessons really that I've learned while doing this podcast. So this first one, and then next week we're going to do number 2, and then last week we'll do number 3, and then we'll come back next year with a new season, and here we go. So the first thing I learned, lesson that I've learned while doing this podcast is number 1, come up with a good schedule. It's really important to stay consistent when doing anything new. So that's why I picked Wednesdays. It's in the middle of the week and it helps to break the week up. And also just come up with a good schedule, getting a good planner, writing out, what ideas I wanted to do for a podcast, and just having that schedule in place. So that way, if I'm feeling good one day, then, I have grabbed my planner for my podcast. Okay, these are the topics I want to talk about, and let's jump back in. And so you probably have noticed that for the first season, what I've done is, one episode, I do a book review. Then the second episode, I do a tips and trick episode. And that was intentional. That was to help break up the episodes. So that way you're getting good tips and tricks on how to keep reading a daily habit, but you're also getting good book recommendations as well. I think that's something that I'll definitely keep going forward. And you know what? This is going to be a short and quick and easy episode. So yeah, the first lesson that I learned while doing this podcast is come up with a very good schedule. One that you can be consistent with, one that makes it fun, and one that's just super easy to follow. All right. Yep. Like I said, very short episode. Just to wrap things up, and I will see you back here next week. Also, please follow me on Instagram at Tanisha's Reading Corner. Also, please subscribe to the website at www.tanishasreadingcorner.com, all one word, where you can stay updated when new episodes are posted, and also leave a review, share with family and friends, help the podcast grow. I wishing you all good wellness, good reading, and good holidays.